Welcome to the top of the morning show. It is your girl, TT from the D. Can y'all believe we are at the end of the 30-day scripture challenge? I can't believe it. I can believe it, but I can't believe it. If I have to be honest. I'm like, what? Yeah. Today is the last day of the 30-day scripture challenge. And it was a struggle, y'all. It always is a struggle. I'll talk about this probably tomorrow, the overall struggle, to really tell you about it. But I'm leaving us with the last 30-day scripture challenge topic for today. We're going to talk about, because we're getting ready to get out of October, breast cancer awareness. Because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I just want to talk about a little bit of the risk factors and risk reductions according to the data that's out there. So you might be thinking like, what? There are risk factors for breast cancer, and what can we do to reduce the risk? Well, yeah, there's breast cancer risk factors that you cannot change, such as genetic mutation, right? Age. Most breast cancers are found in women 50 years and older. Family history of breast cancer. First period younger than 12 years old. That was me. I got my first period at 11. Menopause onset older than 55 years old. Height taller than 5'8". Dense breast tissue. History of a benign breast biopsy. Or history of radiation therapy to the chest at the age below 30. Now, breast cancer risk factors you can change. Let's talk about that. Pregnancy. We know that pregnancy has an impact on breast cancer risk, and never having been pregnant or a first delivery when you are 35 years or older can increase your risk. Weight. Older women, such as myself, who are overweight are higher risk for breast cancer. So being active and losing weight can reduce your risk. When I tell you, I am about 20 pounds overweight, and some people look at me and say, what? Yeah, according to my structure of my body frame, I shouldn't be carrying the extra 20 pounds of weight. And I feel it. I hate the way I feel when it's like sluggish, and some days I feel energetic and I feel light, and then some days I feel like I'm carrying 2 horses on my back. Okay? Alcohol. Lord help me with this one. Studies show that a woman's risk for breast cancer increases with the more alcohol she drinks. So limiting alcohol intake can reduce your risk. I'm all for that. Smoking. I don't got a problem with this, but smoking. Research shows that smoking is linked to a higher risk for breast cancer. I was like, what? Especially in postmenopause women. I was on a double what? Diet. Now, studies have shown that certain foods can reduce your breast cancer. I'm like, what? So, vegetables such as garlic, which I love, onions, which I love, and leeks, I can deal with them. Vegetables such as broccoli, I love. Cauliflower, cabbage, I love. And bok choy. I ain't a fan of bok choy. Okay. Green leafy vegetables such as kale. I love kale. I love making kale greens. When I make greens for my family, it's always kale. I don't like to make collard or mustard or turnip or any of that. I love kale. Okay. Arugula. Now, my family, they are not fans of arugula, but I love arugula. Spinach. I love it. Mustard greens, and I don't really do. Chard. I could deal with it. Citrus fruits such as oranges. I like oranges. Grapefruit, I don't really mess with them. I buy them and then I don't eat them and they go to waste. Lemons, I like lemon in my water, right, in my tea. And limes, I like lime in my wine or my margaritas. I'm being honest. Berry fruits such as blueberries. I do not like blueberries like that. I'm not a blueberry fan like that. Other fruits such as peaches. I can deal with peaches. Apples, I like apples. And pears. Pears are okay. Fatty fish such as salmon. I love salmon. Sardines. I used to eat sardines when I was growing up. I loved eating sardines. I have not bought sardines in years. And mackerel, salmon croquettes, we have them all the time. Okay. Fermented foods such as yogurt, I'm not a yogurt eater, y'all. Kimchi, I don't know what that is. Miso, if you're talking about the miso that I eat like on my salmon when I go to Cheesecake Factory, then I am all for it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Beans, I love it, right? Herbs, spices such as parsley, rosemary, oregano, thyme, turmeric, curry, and ginger. I can deal with all of them. Okay. Now, I'll tell you this. This is what I said. Ooh, diet. It says study shows that certain foods can increase your risk for breast cancer, right? Sugar added to your diet can increase inflammation and activation of enzymes related to cancer. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to give up that sugar. I've gotten away from it, then I go back to it. I got away from it, go back to it. Like I was doing so good for the month of October. My birthday came, I kind of went downhill, like, right? So I said, I'll just start over again. Okay. You also have fried foods. Thank God, I'm not a real big fried food type of person. I have not fried chicken in my home in years. I saute everything or I bake it. Processed meats. I used to love a cold cut sandwich or a sub or whatever. I've kind of gotten away from those. Refined carbohydrates like white bread, sugary baked goods. Now, white bread, I gotta get away from. I am not a fan of wheat bread and things of that nature. But understanding that if I become a fan, it could be much appeasing to my body. I'm gonna leave you with this scripture in honor of our 30-day scripture challenge. It's been a journey. It comes from 1 Samuel 15 and 22. Does the Lord delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as much as in obeying the Lord? To obey is better than sacrifice. And to heed is better than the fat of rams. Yeah. Now I'm happy we don't have to sacrifice rams in today's time. But the struggle is real. The struggle is real. I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for rocking out with me for the 30 days, with the 30-day scripture challenge. You have in your arsenal 30 days of scriptures from the month of October. Last week, we didn't have any shows because of the technical difficulties because I was at a conference. But I went back on Monday and I broke it down and gave you all the scriptures we missed and then one. So Monday was heavy. Tomorrow we'll have a segment and then I'll give you some fun facts about when I'm in these zones of 30-day scripture challenges. It has been a pleasure to serve and just be obedient. I'm going to let you be free and let you go be great on this day. And I'll see you right back here the next time we leave footprints across the sun. Because I'm your girl, TT from the D.